What's this on?
January 29th. It's already been a year. I still remember that day a year ago very, very vividly. It was a cold day, almost like today. It's not even cold. I don't know why I'm wearing it. And it was early in the morning, not as late as this, but it was still the same feel. I was on my adventure to leave Utah, my hometown, my family, my friends, every single thing that I had to come to Taiwan. But did all of that for my family, for my wife, for my son, and I can tell you right now, it was the best decision of my life. Growing up as a kid, I never imagined that I would be living abroad. It just never ran across my mind. But here I am, standing in the cold air here in Taiwan at 6:30 in the morning. I'm very happy that I made this choice. So today I just want to spend just a few minutes sharing with some of you my impressions of Taiwan, things I've noticed over this year that have changed, and why I'm just so thankful that I was able to come here to this wonderful country. Now, having lived in Taiwan for a year, I've learned so much stuff. I've grown so much as a person. Number one impression that I want to share with you guys is just about humility, being humble. And I want to share two different parts of that with you guys. Number one, I just want to start off by saying I'm not going to be bragging about the big American pride or anything about that, but Americans, we do make more money. We have a more luxurious lifestyle. We've got big roads, big house, big cars. Got a lot of things going on for us. But what I've noticed in Taiwan and lots of these other Asian countries is that money does not buy happiness. You see, I see these Taiwanese people, there'll be people on the side of the streets having a barbecue. They are having the time of their life. There'll be other people driving their scooters with flip-flops and a t-shirt in the big rainstorm, just getting soaked, but they've still got a big grin on their face. And I've really noticed that in the life of Taiwanese people, they may not have as much as I had or other people do in America have, but they are definitely happier. They know about this humble lifestyle, and these people are actually really happy. Not always chasing money, but finding pure happiness in my day-to-day life. And my next thing that I've noticed about being humble, my mode of transportation. Let me tell you about this, guys. When I was 16, I bought a car. It was my high school sweetheart. It was a 2004 blue Honda Civic. I got a custom spoiler on the back. It was a beauty. When it came to Taiwan, I had to give that up. I didn't have a car when I came here. For nearly a year, I rode a bike around Taiwan. Kind of crazy, right? Real quick, let me show you that bike though. Check this bad boy out. It's a big heavy metal bike. This was my first bike when I came to Taiwan. It's not too great. It's a fixer-upper for sure. This is it. The chain's always having problems. Brakes are absolutely horrible, but it got me around here for nearly 6 months in Taiwan. It's even got a nice basket right here. I took my camera. Got a different bike. This guy. This is my new baby. I've got this box on the back. This guy carried me all the way along the time until I got a car. Look at this. I'm gonna show it. The Mijiang Mobile. And this was one of the biggest humbling experiences for me to finally be able to get a car. I was just so grateful. Oh, it just made me so happy. Not only just for the transportation areas, but also safety for my son and for my wife. Let's head back to the gym area. But of course, now I do have a car and it's nice to go around. But I'll still use my bike all the time because I've found out that when you use your bike, you can actually be part of the world. At first it sucked. I hated it. I missed a car. But now I can see this humble lifestyle and what it brings to someone's heart, to someone's soul. And I'm actually very grateful for this humbling experience. Now let's just talk about the things that I've really grown to love about Taiwan. You see, I think one of the first things I want to talk about is the people. I've really grown to love the people here in Taiwan. They are fabulous people, down to earth, just super nice, and pretty much every Taiwanese person that I meet, I become their friend. So I've actually really learned to love the people. Another thing I've learned to love is the food here is amazing. I love going to night markets. I love just going to all the big restaurants. 吃到饱火锅. I just love the food here, and I'm just so excited to eat every single time I go out.
Hi.
Something else. Hey guys. And the kids here, they are just so great. This is why I love the people. Hey, bye-bye. Anyways, I'm just headed upstairs. Let me, floor 2. No, floor 3. Now, something else that I've really learned to love is the culture. The culture here is so rich, so deep, and it's embezzled everywhere. I love all the temples. I love all the cultural events. I've been to a lot. I'll talk to you about that in just a moment. And I just love the whole feeling here. It's definitely different than America, and I love all the traditions, all the customs. I'm a big fan of that. Hey. Now, lastly, the scenery. I never knew Taiwan would be this amazing, and this beautiful. It's got so much great stuff. The mountains, the rivers, the lakes. And I've really grown to love that, and I feel like this is my home now. When I see it, I get that feeling of, hey, I'm at home. The beautiful scenery of Taiwan, it's part of me now. Speaking of cultural events, let me just share with you guys what I've done in 1 year. I've done so much stuff in Taiwan I just want to share with you. Let me get this off real quick. Sometimes I'm just shocked by all the things I've done. And if you've been watching all my videos for the past year, you'll know that I've been a traveling guru, that I've done so much stuff. I've been to Taipei like 20 or so more times. Like, I have been to Jiufen, Keelung, Miaoli. I've been to Taichung way too many times. That's really close next to my place where I live, Changhua City. Changhua City is in Changhua County, and I have been to almost every single place in Changhua County. Serious guys, I have. I've practically been to every single place in Nantou. Sun Moon Lake is my gig. I love Sun Moon Lake. I've been there probably like 6-7 times in the past year or so. That is my safe haven here in Taiwan. I've been to Tainan 4 to 5 times, Kaohsiung a couple times, Kending, Pingdong, and Taidong and Hualien. I've been multiple times, as well as the whole entire East Coast. Now let's talk about cultural events. These are some of my favorite things to do here in Taiwan, to be able to really dive deep into culture, to enter the traditions, the customs, and to really learn a new lifestyle. I have been to Nantou, Dongpu, and I experienced their whole big cultural event there. Really amazing place. I've experienced going to Dajia Mazu, and I'll tell you what, it's even better at night. Also, I've done Beigang Mazu. Now, next time I go, I am definitely bringing earphones. Well, earplugs. I am definitely bringing earplugs. Another thing that I really loved doing was to have a whole Taiwanese wedding. Yes, I was married in America, but we wanted to have a Taiwanese wedding, and that was fun to see how it works, to get all dressed up. I made lots of videos of it, and that was such a fun experience. And lastly, my favorite thing here in Taiwan is just to be able to experience a Miao Hui. It is such a fun experience, and I'm excited for March to come. That is where all of them start coming out, and it just makes such a fun life experience here in Taiwan. Why am I in a staircase? Okay, let's go back outside real quick. Well, the truth is, I am just so grateful for being able to move to this wonderful country. A year has gone by so quick. I really do love living here, and I'm so grateful for all of my fans, for all of my friends, for everyone out there who supports me. You have just made this whole moving experience so much easier and so much better, and I am just so grateful for that, and that I can share my life, this whole new world with you guys. And I look forward to that every single day, to wake up and think, what can I share with you guys? Also, real quick, I just wanted to say a few things that I do miss about America. One of those things would have to be snow. There's no snow here. It's not even cold, really. Like, I wear a jacket because I like to run and sweat, which I gotta go do in just a second. I also miss my family and friends. I've got a big family, lots of friends. I've made new friends out here, and I've got a family out here, so it's not the end of the world with that one. I do miss the good air there. I mean, if you look at this, let's talk about pollution for a while, guys. Parking, like, I got a car, but where do I park? I don't know where to park sometimes. And lastly, Walmart and Amazon. I can walk into Walmart, buy whatever I want, and go online to Amazon and buy whatever I want. In 2 days, it's at my house. Hopefully that'll be in Taiwan one day. Okay guys, well, thanks so much for not only sharing this video moment with me, but for also helping me have a great first year here in Taiwan. I do want to ask you guys, have any of you moved abroad? When you did so, what were your feelings? How did you learn? How did you grow? What did you notice while living abroad? I think living abroad really helps open up one's eyes to see lots of different things in the world and to be able to grow as a person. So make sure you guys put that in the comments. I want to know more about your guys' experiences. Thanks so much. I've got a lot more videos on the way, and it is time for me to go exercise because that's my favorite thing to do in the morning. Well, until next time, I'll see you in Taiwan.